Welcome back, guys, to Metaphor ReFantazio. Well, last episode, with our trio talking at the mountain forest camp, we soon fell asleep to be whisked into another place, the academia, meeting with the author of the book we carry, More, to create our first bond. The next morning, our group started their journey to Grand Trad, making their way towards the Nord mines through the forest trail leading up to it, where birds swooped in from above to attack us, and Leon feels like we are being watched. Is this their roost then or something?
Yep, we're safe here.
We're safe is bullcrap. A bird could just come from above at any time. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? Been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at ya? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't ya? The bastard lived long enough. Kill him quick. Peril?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that? Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Take this. Get ready.
I didn't even get to move. Will is being targeted. That makes a lot of sense.
Here they come.
You're telling me about guarding, though, obviously. Confuse one-turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns too.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
I've been told to guard.
Bracing!
Finish the job.
But to be honest, I think we could have definitely taken down one of them. Fire. Oh, that looks like it would have done significant damage without. Utilizing formations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by using up or down to move party members between rows. So what you're saying is I should move to the back. Now, I've got an issue here in the fact that I don't know if they'll definitely target the weakened one, so I should do it myself.
Take this. What a joke.
I was right.
Hold still. Here they come.
I was very right, wasn't I? Oh my... Aren't you supposed to be some cool merc?
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
I can take it.
Take this. It's our turn.
You can't just miss every attack.
Here they come.
It's not that much reduced damage.
I won't hold back. Wind! A tough one.
Still stand ready.
He's living.
Coming at us.
I've used so much MP, though. 80 experience, 2 medicines. Not enough to level. Are they the soldiers from the fort? They survived. No, that couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How could they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go. My God, that's a bad miss.
All right.
Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within.
Hey.
I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside?
Indeed.
You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
Gotta say, it sounds like a rest area. Oh, I got all my MP back. Beautiful. Mr. Pedals is over here. It's actually a completely different Mr. Pedals because he's the previous one had ginger hair, right? Oh, no, wait a second. You do have ginger hair.
What is it?
I'd be surprised. Didn't think there'd be others with business at an abandoned mine. Oh, no, it's a different one. Maybe they all have ginger hair. I can ask you the same thing. Why come here? Yeah. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stay behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out.
These come
But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason, so if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. I'll listen in to your sneaky stuff. This area used to be quite a bustling little hub, but these days only the curious tend to get close. Of course, I made a fortune in those days. Now I'm lucky to get loose change. From the looks of it, the veins were far from depleted, so why did the Sanctus Church order the mine's closure? Right, still the same stuff we can buy. We can sell a little bit more, but again, we're not really in the market of buying at this point in time.
Now then. Thank you.
Back any time. Anything hiding around here? Doesn't seem it. Apart from that, I guess. I'm leveling up this, our buddy, but nothing's come of it yet. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. So it wasn't just my imagination. To think we were being followed this whole time. You got sharp eyes, senses, buddy. Like Leah said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be. The human killed them all. At the moment, I trust in you to hold my back more than this guy does. He's missed so many times. Did I save? God, what do you expect of me?
Wait a second.
Wait, why? You gonna say it too? There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then...
Oh, sounds like there won't be a problem then. Are you ready?
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. Dun.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That's a quiet and stillness you feel. Those your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely...
stop! Don't move!
Oh, deserters!
Don't you dare
We
move!
tread like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. It's a thought. We've all right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run. If you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence. Oh.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human... Oh, yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders to let no one escape. Well, it appears we stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
Hold on.
If we turn back, we're walking ambush. Gotta break their line by charging through the front. That's what I was gonna do, honest. But...
Come and get
Very impressive.
Oh, they're low level. Nice. Good job, guys.
They look pretty weak.
They were very weak. I'm trying to dodge them as well, expecting to be able to stun them. They're only level 1. You idiots.
Stop right there.
Can't
believe
Get
this.
ready, everyone.
Okay, good hiding, that guy. Some scrap metal down here.
Everything's pretty standard.
And there's spiders in here.
Look,
Over there, someone's collapsed. Don't speak to them, they'll die.
Hey, are you alright? I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes. I told you.
What?
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
Well, it is in the name, isn't it? Enemy is too well prepared. Well, they go so far to understand. What are you doing? What am I doing?
I found us.
One-shotting
Get
you.
ready, everyone.
You get 2 experience for every time I one-shot you. It's great.
Stop right now! I can't believe this.
Great. Can you not do that? Suddenly appearing behind the enemy, and then suddenly disappearing through the wall. It's quite disconcerting, I've got to say.
It's all clear.
I thought there was a stronger enemy because it had a yellow banner on its arm. What?
No way.
Isn't that... Just as I thought, it all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! on Strohl the Halliators. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash! You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Takes care and... So it sounds like beating the crap out of him would be good. Diagonal slash deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. It kind of hints that I should attack the Captain Klinger the most, but to be honest, getting rid of the mage soldiers sounds pretty good as well. Get rid of the lower health enemies so we can lower the amount of turns that they get.
I'll cut you down!
It's okay. Come forth.
Sounds like a good option to me.
Scour!
You're lacking a bit here, old man.
Die!
Ooh, I resist fire? Fence rose. Oh, I let a buff come out.
No holding back!
So that uses MP. Well, that mage soldier's gotta die.
Not done yet.
How do I follow up here?
Falling back.
I want to be back row anyway. I will just take him out.
Take this! Die!
Ooh, I'm weak.
Die!
I call upon royal power within! I'll cut you down!
You fools have no idea.
Let's go.
Well, I can survive 2 attacks.
Scour!
Wind isn't strong against him.
Die!
Now he's figured out I'm weak. I see that there's a pattern taking place here. Our defense buff isn't going to last much longer.
Take this! Held back too much.
Die! 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 You
Thank God I guarded.
No holding back! I'll cut you down!
Luis!
I quite like looking at him dead on the ground. Oh, we got our first armor. Excellent.
That'll do.
And now he's leveling up a lot too, to level 5. We ranked up on top of that.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Right, so I must have 2 points, but we got 1 point base in luck.
Nice.
Magic it is. If you're going to be our strength guy, then I'll go mag. I don't know. Maybe I'll go buff. I don't know. We'll find out in the future. And there's a lot of +1s for all the levels you've gained.
I'm still getting stronger.
We don't get to put your stats in. Oh, speaking about buffs. Timing there. The buff also gave us an endurance up, did it? We get that for having that? Increases one ally's attack for 3 turns. Next skill is Sweeping Slash. And we get Cyclo, medium wind damage to one enemy, and Tetra Break. Negates one enemy's Repel physical skill. Haha, Repel. Joyous Things. Deals weak physical slash damage to one energy. Sweeping Slash as well.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Strohl. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Hey, we're brothers in arms.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Strohl. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
The party can now study the warrior archetype. So then I could take it myself if I wish, but I've already started on the path to magic, considering that seems to be my first thing I'm given. And that's me... second right leg's knee. Excellent. Oh, I second that with my left leg. I'm facing outwards. Yeah, second left leg's knee, sorry. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Strohl. Right, the knees further up.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Strohl followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less. It wasn't that long ago.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Wow, Gallica has such a musty
I
arm.
won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
The party can now study the mage. Which is one of my elbows, maybe. My many, many elbows. God, just looking at this list and seeing there's so many hexagons. So many. Like it says, the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Grius is level 7, eh? Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please. Okay, fair. So, like, interestingly, I have an extra one. Okay, and then Strohl has an extra one below, so it's evolutionary paths in a certain sense as well. So Seeker can go to something else and something else. Strohl could go to 2 other things as well. Of course, we're going to open this up where he needs to rip out his heart first. Try to convince him of that. You got Archetype Mastery on top of that as well.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Isn't that kind of like an old SMT resource? Each character can study archetypes obtained through the story by selecting the corresponding icons on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes mag, minuscule shards of magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no costs.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets.
Now then.
Now I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. For guy here, I don't think it should be mage. I feel like warrior is obviously the thing that would probably suit him the most. Do fire, ice, and electric magic. It excels at hitting enemies' weak points. Versatile skills include wind magic, single target healing, and attack buffs. You need 500 mag. Feels like I should be the one to learn that, but then I should also be evolving the Seeker too. Seems like you're pretty much a frontliner though, but it also makes sense for me to have multiple different types. We see the details as well. Oh, he's at okay, he's at 15 strength. It would therefore seem quite a waste to use it to make him a mage. It makes you weak to slash, pierce, blunt. Okay. See the weaknesses too. Well, I have to make you that. It makes more sense to make you that.
This right here.
This would be the archetype the young nobleman recently awakened to. The warrior's domain is physical offense by way of a weighty greatsword. Few other archetypes can compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I say this is a fine archetype to do it with.
All right.
500 mag is required to channel the warrior. This is the archetype you've chosen. I think it's the last one.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Strohl, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man within the eye patch, Glius. Feel his resolve and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior.
What did you say?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. Well, congratulations, guy.
I see. This could be useful.
Changed equipment automatically as well, so it changes weapon types?
Fascinating.
A man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. I mean, I should totally just take this as well, but I don't necessarily want to switch it. How much do I... Unknown. Unlock condition more rank 3. Seeker level 20 and 8,000 meg. Okay. I'm wondering if I should just spend this already on getting this. Puts magic up by 4, strength down by 3 to 1. Comes with magic recovery. In overall combat, recovers MP each time an enemy is stunned or defeated. Deals weak fire damage to one enemy is bot. It will learn Blizzard and then electricity at 6. Raises max MP by 15% as a passive at 11. And increases magical skill attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Does this switch my archetype or just get it? That passive, though, is pretty decent.
Fascinating.
The mage. This is the archetype you sense from Gallica's way of life.
Yes, right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a good teacher who manipulates the forces of magic at will and performs miracles in the name of the one who leads. 500 mag is required to channel the mage for the first time. I'll awaken it, why not?
I'm counting on you.
Has the power I seek.
Of course.
And so be it. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a mage. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. Nice cloak. A worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
Really?
So this is the power of the mage's soul. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery. For all those still suffering in this land. I can now change from the main menu.
New possibilities.
Is it worth me changing now or not? Such a question. Keep it as is for the time being. I'll keep as is for the time being, but we can change it any time now. And to level it up, we need Gallica at rank 3, Mage at level 20 and 8,000 mag. I'll stick with this at the moment, and then we'll switch it over in time.